Hello, everybody. Cecil Pearson Jr. coming at you here for the second time live on YouTube today. I guess I should just go ahead and put cameras in my house and stream live to YouTube 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Then maybe we could get some things done that didn't involve hurt feelings. Hello, everybody. We'll get one more. Wait a minute. Give some time for some folks to get in here so we can go with it. No, Sister Teresa, I didn't. I still have not been to sleep. But it's all right, though. God's got me. And I'm not going to do a big shout out to everybody. I'm just going to say hello, everybody. Y'all know the rules, so I'm not going through that. This is to deal with nitpickers. You know them nitpickers. Ha! That's funny, Thomas. Good to have you here, bud. I want Brother Brant has uploaded a video because even more people now are going to him and Sister Chrissy about problems that they have with big old bully Brother Cecil. I want everybody to understand something. Brent is my best friend in the whole world. He's also my brother from another mother. Somebody asked, are we blood kin? No. He's the kind of kin you get to pick. The ones that'll stick with you through thick and thin no matter what. The one that'll ride with you till the wheels fall off of it, and then they'll help you pick it up and tote it. He's that kind of person to me, and I'm that kind of person to him. And all of this running to Brother Brent about Brother Cecil ain't going to help you a bit. Ain't going to help you a bit. It's not his job to arbitrate between you and I. I'm a big boy. You got a problem with something I've done, you message me about it or email me about it. You explain it to me. Now, I really hope she don't get mad at me, but I'm going to use her here because it was the last big Brother Cecil made, and that's Miss Carol Brewster. I had misread something that she posted, and I got all over her about it. And when she called me on it, and she did, I explained to her what I did and why. And she wrote me back. That's not what I meant. This is what I meant. See, a lot's lost in text and chats because you can't hear the inflection in people's voices. Now, there I was thinking this woman had hit on me. She had not. It was a bad misunderstanding. And because of that misunderstanding, I got right back on YouTube and I made a video and I apologized to her because it was on YouTube that I chewed her out. It was on YouTube that I apologized to her because she had an apology coming. That's the way I do things, folks. If I make a mistake, I'm human. I'm not infallible. I make mistakes every day. But when I make those mistakes, I'm quick to say, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Quick to do it. But when I ain't made a mistake And I'm just enforcing the rules of this channel. Don't come at me like a hound dog with his tail hung in a sliding glass door, because I ain't going to hear it. I was coughing real bad on the video. Man left a comment. Stop smoking. This man has met me in person. I baptized this fella. He knows why I smoke. I don't smoke because I enjoy it. I don't smoke because I want to. I smoke because not one, not two, but three separate pulmonologists have told me it's the only way I get to live. See this here? This is not a regular cigarette pack. We make these ourselves. See the end of it? We make these ourselves. See that right there? There's no name brand on that. That's a Gambler menthol tube. And inside of here is full of super strong menthol tobacco. It's the only thing that keeps my lungs dry so I can preach like I do. Without it, 12 hours, I'll be in a hospital with decreased oxygen saturations and double pneumonia. Me and my wife tested it. We tested it. But I have to buy special stuff just to make those so I can breathe. I don't enjoy it. I don't enjoy the flavor of hot Vicks salve in my mouth. I don't enjoy the way it makes my house smell. I don't enjoy the way it makes my clothes smell or makes my hands stain. I don't enjoy a thing about it. Nothing. But without it, I die. It's that simple. People got to find some reason to nitpick. People got to hunt a reason to think that they're better or know more than the next person. Anybody who has met me has heard this story. I don't hide the fact that I smoke. I never have. I never will. I'm not ashamed of it. How you doing? I do it so I can live. And if that bothers you, goodbye. Because you ain't worth my life. Your feelings ain't worth my life. Your objections aren't worth me not doing what God has asked me to do. It aggravates the thunder out of me that people sit in stools of judgment, seats of judgment, recliners of judgment, because everybody's a keyboard warrior these days, and try to nitpick and try to divide. Brent and I won't be divided. That's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. We're not going to allow it to happen. So those of y'all that are trying to make it happen, you're wasting your time. You might as well quit. I don't smoke when I'm preaching out of respect for you guys. If I did, I wouldn't have half the problem breathing that I have. I wouldn't have half the problem breathing that I have. in the pulmonology office. They held me in there for 3 hours. They did a pulmonary function studies test. The results were horrible. And I told the doctor, I'm going to go outside. Love you right back, brother. I'm going to go outside and I'm going to smoke 2 cigarettes and I'm going to come back in and I'm going to do this test again. He said, okay. I'd love to have that research study. Went back in. After smoking the 2 cigarettes, O2 saturation at 99%. Pulmonary function studies, outstanding. He said, this proof. If you don't do this, you're going to die. This is something you have to do. I said, will y'all ever come up with a medication that'll keep me dry so I don't have to? He said, probably not, because you're allergic to antihistamines. Your body won't process them. They gave them to me, put me in a coma, paralyzed my respiratory centers. My wife almost lost her husband because he was trying to get away from cigarettes and took antihistamines to dry his lungs, and my body won't have them. But that's just one other thing that somebody wants to pick at me about. I've had them nitpick. You cough because you drink Coca-Cola. No, I don't. I cough because when I was 12 years old in 1981, no, younger than that, I was 12. I ran headlong into a house fire. To help rescue my fire chief. Back in those days, we didn't have air packs. We didn't have the mask that hooked up to the air tanks. So I breathed superheated gas that burned my lungs. But my fire chief lived. And so did the person he was attempting to rescue. Because I put my life on the line, disobeyed direct orders, and did it. I wound up suspended for 6 months from the fire department because I disobeyed his orders. But I didn't care. I didn't want somebody to die when I knew I could affect a difference and make a change. There's no telling how many people he saved as an EMT paramedic because I did my job and he didn't die. That's the difference. I don't cough because I drink Coca-Cola. I drank Coca-Cola because my cardiologist told me I needed to. Both drank 12-ounce cans a day to help keep my blood pressure up enough so I don't pass out when I stand up. Yeah, my wife didn't believe it neither. She went in and seen him, and he told her. I'm backwards. Antihistamines might near kill me, which makes when I get stung by a red wasp really interesting because I'm super allergic to them. But the only thing that they can give me is the EpiPen and a Decadron shot. It's got to be Decadron LA, long acting. It can't be the short acting. It's got to be the long acting or I'll die. I can't take medications like Talwin and Baclofen. It puts me on a ventilator. Valium paralyzes my respiratory center. I can't take these medications. They kill me. Literally kill me.
I love you. I'll be back.
Love you. Be careful.
I will.
But see, everybody thinks they know better than the person that's living the life. I know better. I know better than you. It's your life and you're living it, but I know what's best for you because it's what works for me. Just because something works for you don't mean it'll work for me. But you got to nitpick. Got to nitpick, got to dig. And y'all wonder why I just don't want to do this anymore. Really and truthfully. Y'all wonder why Brother Cecil just don't want to do it anymore. And then that woman type in. If I loved my congregation, I'd care what they thought. Really? Really? I love each and every one of you. But if you think that I'm going to sit here and endorse you to sin, you're out of your mind. You want that, you go see Joel Osteen and sow him some seed faith money. You go down there and see old Duplantis or Copeland. But you're not going to get that with me because I do love you. And I don't want you to bust hell wide open. So yeah, you do something wrong, I'm going to call you on it. That's my job. Don't like it? I don't care. I intend on doing my job. That doesn't mean that I don't love you. It means that I do. You know, my kids, I hated having to spank my children. Hated it. Mighty ain't had one since she was 12, and Cecil ain't had one since he was 11. Before that, they was getting them once or twice a week. And then one day they stopped breaking the rules. They started acting right. And I didn't have to spank them anymore. But I spanked my children so that they would learn the rules, learn respect, and know how to act. I was in town just a few minutes ago. Had to go pick up some more rabbit feeders. Stopped by the 5-star where I always stop at. Lady in there, Miss Diane, she said, I tell you what, old Maddie was in here the other day and I got to see her. Man, I was so proud to get to see her. I miss her. I said, yeah, she's working night shift now. So she sleeps during the day when you're working. He said, well, I'm going to tell you right now, that's a good youngin, and I miss talking to her. How many children, 19, about to be 20 years old, do you know that when you walk into a store, everybody in the store misses her being with you because she was so respectful and so nice? How many do you know that's that age that can go anywhere in the town that they live in and be respected? Not because of me, but because of their own actions. Their own. Everybody that meets my son, he's such a well-mannered young man. He is so polite. He is so nice. Gosh, you've raised a good kid. That makes me look good and makes me proud of my children. But it screams volumes to them that they learned the lessons their mother and I tried to teach them when they were young. And now that they're old, they're not going to depart from it. So when I try to teach you guys a lesson, it's not to be mean or to be hateful or to bully Only you. Oh, you need a tissue here. You need a tissue to dry your little eyes. You can wipe your little snot too. It ain't about any of that. It's to keep you from going to hell. It's to keep you on the path of righteousness for his name's sake, not mine. I love each and every one of you, and I don't want to see any of you in hell. Not a one. But at the end of the day, all I can do is lead you to the horse trough. I can't make you drink. I can hold your head underwater until it's the bubble stop, but it ain't going to make you drink the water. Brother Brent don't control me. Chrissy don't control me. Nobody but the Heavenly Father controls this cat. I don't control Brother Brent. I don't control Sister Chrissy. Nobody controls Brent and Chrissy except God the Father. That's it. God the Father. So if you've got a problem with me, you need to take it up with me. And I'll be cordial. I'll be polite until it's time not to be. But y'all need to leave Brent and Chrissy alone where I'm concerned. They not my mama and they ain't my daddy. And they don't tell me what to do, Jack. I'm not their mama and I'm not their daddy, and I don't tell them what to do. We're family. We love each other. And ain't nobody in this chat or any other chat gonna bust that up. I'll tell you that right now. Not gonna happen. So if that's your intention, you might as well quit. You're wasting your time. And I'm about done here. But this nitpicking garbage, this high school drama class is going to come to an end, or we're going to have to redefine the nature of our association. I don't do the drama. Nope, life's too short for that crap. I said what I said. Grow the heck up. Put on your big girl and big boy panties and underdrawers. Lace up your boots and let's get to work for God, or you need to get to stepping, because I'm done with the stumbling blocks. I'm done with the nitpickers, and I am done with the divisiveness. Love y'all, not nearly as much as God, but I love y'all. Good Lord willing, and the creek don't rise. I see y'all tomorrow, but don't make me come back on here today. Bye now.